Thinking, Fast and Slow, is a book by Nobel Prize-winning economist Daniel Kahneman that explores the two systems of thinking that drive how we make decisions. System 1 is intuitive, automatic, and relies on mental shortcuts, while System 2 is more analytical, deliberate, and requires effort. Kahneman argues that System 1 thinking can lead to cognitive biases and errors, while System 2 thinking can be slow and energy-consuming. He explains how these two systems interact in various decision-making scenarios, including judgment of risk, memory, perception, and happiness. The book covers several topics, including the illusion of validity, the availability heuristic, the planning fallacy, the endowment effect, and the framing effect. Kahneman also delves into the idea of prospect theory, which describes how people make decisions based on potential gains and losses. Throughout the book, Kahneman provides numerous examples and studies to illustrate his points and demonstrate how these two systems of thinking operate in our daily lives. He also discusses how people can use this knowledge to make better decisions, avoid cognitive biases, and improve their overall well-being. Overall, Thinking, Fast and Slow, is a thought-provoking and insightful book that challenges readers to examine their own decision-making processes and encourages them to adopt a more analytical and deliberate approach when necessary. Important takeaways. Here are some important takeaways from Thinking, Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. Two systems of thinking. The book argues that we have two systems of thinking, System 1, which is fast, intuitive, and operates automatically, and System 2, which is slower, more analytical, and requires effort. Cognitive biases. System 1 thinking can lead to cognitive biases and errors in judgment, such as the availability heuristic, the framing effect, and the anchoring effect. Risk perception. The book explores how people perceive and evaluate risk, and how their perceptions can be influenced by factors such as framing and the presence of vivid anecdotes. Prospect theory. Kahneman's research led to the development of prospect theory, which describes how people make decisions based on potential gains and losses, rather than on the absolute value of outcomes. Slow thinking. To avoid cognitive biases and make better decisions, the book suggests using System 2 thinking, which involves slow, deliberate, and effortful processing. Happiness. The book discusses the difference between our experiencing selves, the part of us that lives in the moment, and our remembering selves, the part of us that looks back on past experiences, and how this affects our overall happiness. Practical applications. Thinking, Fast and Slow offers practical advice for improving decision-making, such as considering alternative outcomes and seeking out feedback. Overall, the book provides valuable insights into how our minds work and how we can make better decisions, both in our personal lives and in the broader world.